Okay, new puzzle game. Oh, I like the main menu and the music already. It's beautiful. My name is Evan. Oh god, there's no like audio. 1 second. Audio settings. I'm on an uninhabited island in the Pacific. The coordinates are attached to the letter. Send diasis? Diasis? So? So what? How are you feeling? Did you go to college, Nicola? Why? You know that feeling of dread when you have an exam coming up and you haven't studied? Why wouldn't I have studied? Forget it. You seem like you were the type to stay in studying. I feel like I might be sick. I'm right here with you, Diasis? Diasis? You've got this. With me, miles away, safe behind a computer screen. Relax, okay? Everything is going to be fine. Alright, I can handle this. That's what I wanted to hear. I'm ready whenever you are. Okay. She can jump high! Yo. She can jump high as hell. I love the reflection of her in the water. That's really pretty. You better get signed to the team. Yo, you geeking. Oh my gosh, look how pretty the reflections are. This game is beautiful. It's very bright, but it's beautiful. Look at it, and I love her little flowy hair. She's so cute. Most High, how tall are you? I feel like I've asked this before. I know you're tall. But how tall? Oops. 6 foot. Oh, okay. What do you think? Apparently, I have a knack for solving cryptic ancient puzzles. But seriously, there are some wild gadgets here. What? They're in my way, right? What are you expecting me to do? Swim around them? Do you think I just wake up like this? It didn't spend 2 hours of my hair to dunk it in the Pacific. I was talking about the oven thing. You asked me. I don't think this is the place. You don't? Haven't you thought? Maybe someone's just pulling our leg? What do you mean? You know, a prank. Like maybe he's pulling one over on us. Sending us on a wild goose chase so we're even less likely to find him? Do you know it's incredibly difficult to imitate someone's handwriting? It's like a signature. Completely unique. So, no then. Well, there goes my theory. But just look at this place. What would he be doing here? The place is completely barren, no signs of life. Apart from 500,000 dragonflies, of course. They're mayflies. Whatever. You've only just gotten started, Dices. Is that another one of your canned responses? Let me know when you have news. Damn it. Wee. Finally, Evan. Evan, do you have any idea how much? Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else. I can barely see in this blazing sunlight. Excuse me, I'm looking for a boy. Excuse me. Yes? My name is, what was it again? Oh yeah, Vanel. A pleasure. I'm looking for a boy named Evan. Have you seen him or maybe heard something? Fixed sleep schedule, pulse 24 the same day. Oh my god. Yeah. Evan Goldstein. Never heard of him. I didn't know that was possible. What's so interesting about that notebook? Well, at least someone is having a good time. So if we consider the perfect. Hey, I'd really appreciate if you could... Look, I'd love to help you, but I'm in the middle of something here. So if you'll excuse me... Okay, bye. And I'd love to kick you, idiot. I demand an explanation. What are you talking about? You said this was an uninhabited land. Or island. Hey, I'm as surprised as you. I thought no one knew about this place. Dices, I know as much as you do here. Let's keep trying to get some information from him. If anyone else is here, they've got to be connected, in one way or another. You know what our boy's like. No, I don't. Would you cut that out? Cut what out? Speaking in first person, like you're right here with me. It makes me nervous. Surprise, I am right here with you. I'm the one with my feet in the sand. Fine. Why don't you try to keep getting information from him? Better? 10 points for effort. Over and out. Yeah, bye. Instant noodles, huh? We meet again, my little guilty pleasure. Oh, great. I'm gonna say it just once. Move, speak, or try anything stupid and you'll regret it. Hey, hold on. Let me explain. I'm hungry, okay? I haven't eaten since, um, well, see, I can barely remember. Sit. Hey, come on, man. You believe me, right? Let's all stay calm and let's not scare the neighbors, okay? Are you deaf? I said sit. Ugh, and everything was going so well. I heard you, okay? He's not a dog. Happy? I wasn't going to steal anything if that's what you're worried about. Well, except for your food, clearly. Excuse me for starving to death. What are you going to do? I guess that's Evan, the dude we're trying to save or find. I see you're very focused on your notebook. Oh, I get it. You're a traveler and you like to draw the landscapes you visit. Relax, Dices, breathe. So, can I ask what you're doing here? Can I ask what you're doing here? Well, you can, but I asked you first. You shouldn't be here. I didn't realize I was violating the island's criminal code. It's clearly well enforced. What do you know about this place? I know that as long as I don't find Evan, I won't leave, nor will I stop asking you questions. So, if you could assist in the slightest, we could both stop wasting our time talking in circles. This is an uninhabited island. How strange. It seems to me that I've just found someone. I already told you, never heard of him. You may be on the wrong island. Let me see. Latitude, right, 28. Oh, what a surprise. You won't believe this. It's the right island. I don't have time to be a host. Didn't I go through that same monolith before? Man, what a strong feeling of deja vu. Can I ask you a favor? Tell me, am I licensed to kill? That hard to crack, huh? Doesn't even begin to describe it. What's his problem? Nicola, I've had enough. I want to go home. I don't think this is the place. Calm down, Dices. Listen, I think I've got an idea. This better be good. Here's what we'll do. Next time you run into him, I'll whisper to you what you should say. Just repeat after me, okay? We'll get him to crack. He has to know something. Just don't put my foot in my mouth, please. Leave it to me. Oh, and one last thing. Yes? The monoliths have teleportation technology. Pretty impressive, don't you think? I mean, considering the years they must have. Cool, I guess. Maybe Evan has some connection with this place after all. As ever, you remain keenly observant. Anyway, I'll be waiting for your signal. I'm having a hard time. How do I get up? The fuck? What the fuck? Relax. For the last time. Oh no, not this time, buddy. Now you're gonna shut your mouth and I'm gonna speak. Got it? I'm investigating something serious and, how do I put this? You're wasting my time. My name is Vanilla and I'm here on behalf of Upring Labs. We're looking for someone important. A boy named Evan. Prodigy boy. Missing. Maybe you've heard of him. His name has been everywhere these last few years. Actually, and I'm being honest here, I've never. Shut up. I'm not done yet. A message for help was recently received from an unknown island, which makes you, my friend, a suspect in his disappearance. You follow? Just being here on an uninhabited island means you're involved somehow. If you keep refusing to speak, I will be forced to arrest you. So if you want to keep walking around, writing frantically in that notebook, you'd better start stalking. What? What? Talking. You'd better start talking. Vanilla, right? Would you mind following me? I want you to see something. What is it? Why don't you see for yourself? This little punk. Well, that was unexpected. Thanks. Wasn't it easier to knock on the door? Yeah, you know how well that usually goes. It goes fine here. It doesn't mean your neighbors share the philosophy. Did you steal from the neighbors too? Nope, I knocked on their doors. What? I already told you, begging wasn't working. You can stay. Are you serious? How long? As long as you need to. You'll let a stranger stay in your house? For free? You look like you already have enough problems. It may not be the best place, but look, from sleeping in the dump to this, it has to be my lucky day. So a city, huh? Well, what's left of it. This way. This island was once inhabited by a certain civilization, and a legend says, a long time ago they created an artifact that mocked death itself, which means eternal life. So that's it. You're looking for immortality? Why does that not surprise me? Kind of a cliche dream if you ask me. I never said it was for me. Okay, and what are you writing all the time? I'm translating. Translating? All these monoliths you see along the seashore, every one of them is a word. You mean a hieroglyph? Let me guess, in the civilization's language? Exactly. When reading them together, they form a message. And what does it say? That's the trick. I'm not sure. But when I finally decipher it, I will know once and for all the nature and, more importantly, the location of the artifact. The secret to immortality. Interesting story. Where did you hear it? Old tale from my hometown. It's on another nearby island, not too far from here. I don't mean to be rude, but do you really believe in all that? The city in ruins match the legend exactly. That's proof enough, no? Well, I won't deny that. It's a lot more than what I was expecting to find. And it's hope for me. I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Clover Amore. Sorry about the lack of courtesy back there. Until now, I was certain you were just another person searching for the artifact. I can't let anyone find it first. Relax, I couldn't care less about immortality. I'm just glad you didn't turn out to be the jerk I thought you were. If I do find out anything about this Evan guy, I'll let you know. But I'm sorry to say that I haven't seen a single soul apart from us. Yeah, even I doubt he's here. Hey, at least the monoliths are fun. It looks like they made sure their visitors didn't die from boredom anyway. You can always just walk around them. Are you kidding? That's the only interesting thing on this island. Anyway, thanks. Good luck with the whole eternal life thing. Good luck with the lost genius thing. Take care. So we arrest people, huh? You sounded like a real cop, veteran of the force, are we? Let's say I'm a jack of all trades. I had to intimidate him a bit for him to spit it out, right? I couldn't come up with anything else. I'll give you points for creativity. Anyways, remember to be careful about your name. It's the second most important thing about this situation. And the first? Evan. I guess that was obvious. And what do you think about the boy? Sounds credible, at least for now. Give me an hour and I'll find out about the legend. Meanwhile, don't get too far away from him. Keep trying to get as much information as you can from him. Are you serious, Nicola? You heard him. He has nothing to do with this. Leave him be. Don't be so easily convinced, Isis. It's the only thread we have regarding Evan right now. What makes you so sure about that? My sixth sense. Pfft. You'll need more than that to convince me. Besides, the place looks like it'll have loads of monoliths. Why don't you try to have some fun? I know Evan, believe me. If he's here, it's just a matter of time before he shows up. I thought I was the only one who'd find him, not the other way around. Oh, if you only knew him, things are never simple when he's involved. The legendary Evan, huh? Could he really be here? Ugh, fine. You're the boss. I'll continue after a little nap, and by little I mean big. I'm exhausted. Rest up, Isis. You know how to reach me if you need anything. Yeah, bye. God, what time is it? I feel like I've been hit by a truck. Good morning, Nicola. I said, good morning, idiot. Is he sleeping? What? Why isn't this thing working? Huh? My transmitter. Oh no, where is it? They're gonna kill me. What the? Clover. What in the name? You nearly scared me to death. What in the world is that thing? Hey, Clover, perfect timing. I was looking for you. Is anybody there? Sorry, first time someone's opened a portal in my face. Why were you looking for me? Something strange just happened, and I don't exactly know what to do. And well, you're the only other human being around here. Okay, shoot. First, would you mind coming in? It makes me nervous that you're still out there. Do I have to enter that thing? I'm not experienced in traveling with portals, you know. It's no big deal. Promise me I'll keep each and every one of my atoms. Just get in here already. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Fascinating. I've been out of touch with technology, but this is beyond anything I could have imagined. Oof, too far to go back now, I guess. Is that the sunrise? You've got to be kidding me. Are we on the other side of the world? This is what I get for taking weird jobs. I must have been living under a rock to have missed out on technology like this. Somebody please save me. Fascinating, simply fascinating. Vanel, just where are we? That's gonna be a very long answer, and we don't have much time. Short answer, Evan's inventions, blah blah blah. So he's the brains behind your crazy portals, huh? You finally get it now? What is he doing on the island? That's what I came to find out. How many times do I have to say it? Sorry, I shouldn't have yelled at you. It's just that I don't know what to do. Well, first you need to calm down. You won't get far with your mind racing. Take a deep breath, exhale, and then tell me what happened. Oh my god, so much reading. All right. One sec. Oh boy, Butchie. Take a look at what happened here when I woke up. Also, my transmitter seems to be missing. A mayfly. Any idea who might have done it? That's what I'm trying to figure out, but something tells me it was Evan. I feel like he's taunting me, like he's saying, hey, I'm here, come get me. What makes you think that? Well, first, this is a sealed room. You can only get in and out using the portal. The portals are open with the key Upbring gave me. Don't let the name fool you, it's just a little device with a button, but every key has a unique ID. What I'm getting at is that the only person who can open this portal is me. Nobody else should have been able to get in here. Unless you're the creator of the entire portal system. I guess in that circumstance, no key is probably no problem. But I'm just speculating here. And why a drawing? Beats me, but like I said, I think the drawing is just a red herring. He had to leave something to prove he was here. It could have been anything, but I guess a drawing of a mayfly makes it more mysterious. Is all that show something he would do? According to Nicola's descriptions, I'd say he would. Who is Nicola? Bombarding me with questions doesn't help, you know. I need to know the context in order to help you. Alright, well, Evan has been missing for years, but recently revealed to Upbring that he's on this island. He asked for me to come meet him for some weird reason. Wait. What? Slow down, will you? What the heck is Upbring? It's the second time you've mentioned it. It's a scientific research and development firm. Evan was an important member. Can I go on? Perfect, continue. They sent me to find Evan in constant communication with Nicola from Upbring. I woke up and there's a drawing in the room. The transmitter I was using to talk to Nicola disappeared. Better? The important part is Evan may be here, and my orders are to meet with him, so I guess that's the only thing I've got to worry about. But not knowing exactly what's going on is troubling. What if there's someone else here? What if they want to hurt me? What does Evan have to do with this island? Is everything just part of a big joke of his? And besides all that, why did they send me? I'm starting to get why you were so desperate. Shouldn't they give you more details if they send you on a mission like that? Sounds like you barely have any idea what's going on. Surprise, I barely have any idea what's going on. Didn't you ask them for the details? I tried, but they didn't seem like the conversational types. Hi Cam, good morning. Thanks for subscribing. 23 months. Welcome back. She asks a lot of questions. Who does? She's trying to find a missing friend of hers. So, it makes sense. Don't forget that the island hides a secret that anyone would want. Do you think Evan or Upbring may also be looking for this artifact? Just a theory, but it wouldn't be illogical for the island to be a target because of that. Although, I can't imagine what kind of motives they might have. When you're not a big corporation, it's hard to think like one. But I guess money is always behind everything. What do you think I should do? Finish the job? Meet with Evan? Easier said than done. Even though I know what I should be doing, Nicola said that sooner or later Evan will show up, so that's not the major issue. Rather, it's not knowing what I'm going to find on this island along the way. To summarize, you're scared. Shut up. I'm not scared. It's just insecurity about what may happen. Are you alright? I'm in the middle of nowhere on an uninhabited island looking for a missing boy. How do you think I feel? I don't think I can do it, not without Nicola. One second. I mean, you don't have to do it all by yourself, you know? Are you feeling generous? Do you have something in mind? I don't know if I'd call it having something in mind per se, but you could just join me in deciphering the message, because if Evan or whoever is here, it wouldn't be a stretch to assume they're looking for the same thing. It'll only be a matter of time until we cross paths. If the message tells us where the artifact is, it may also tell us where he is. You seem pretty sure that Evan's looking for the same thing. Nah, I just can't come up with anything better, but maybe you'll feel safer if we stick together. You're acting like I'm some damsel in distress. I can take care of myself. Anyways, you're right that it's not unreasonable to assume that Evan's looking for the same thing, but if that's the case, what if he's already found it? I remind you that he's been missing for a long, long time. Enough to have been able to do virtually anything. I wouldn't worry that much. Why not? I doubt he has this. Your notebook? This is what's engraved on the monolith so far. So it wasn't my imagination. That monolith did repeat itself. That explains it. And that'll help us because you'd be surprised how difficult it is to get this notebook. Even for a gigantic corporation, I think you may be slightly underestimating their power and influence. You can't get something if you don't know it exists. So the notebook's existence is a secret? You could say that. That's why I'd like to believe that not only am I here on time, but that I've got the upper hand. Anyway, if we're following the same path, I find the artifact, you find Evan. Win-win. What do you gain by helping me? Does it always have to be about gaining something? I guess not. I just want to make it clear, I'm not afraid and I don't need anyone to take care of me. But given our similar objectives, it makes sense to stick together, temporarily. Sure. Oh, and you'll walk in front. Whatever you want. I'll wait for you on the island. Wait, I'm coming too. Right. Would you, open the portal, please? Are you going like that? What do you mean? You are in pajamas. Of course, people dress. I'll open the portal, you go out, and I'll catch up to you. Okay. Is everything ready? I think so. By the way, there's something I can't get out of my mind. Upring wanted to make certain this island remained hidden, which leads me to a really puzzling question. How did you find it? Courtesy of a friend, he found it, and then gave me the notebook. The island's location is in the notebook. Don't ask me how he got it, though. I haven't the slightest idea. Alright, what's your friend's name? Vincent Vall. I see. Why? Just wanted to make sure it wasn't someone from Upring. I imagine anyone who leaks information ends up regretting it. You're speaking as if they control the entire island, and yet I don't see a single trace of human activity. Who knows? Maybe they have a secret underground base or something. I'm really hoping you're wrong. The artifact is my only hope for her. Oh, that's right. You mentioned you wanted it for someone else. Could you elaborate on that? It's, my little sister. What happened to her? Let's say, well, her health, she's not in the best condition, and she doesn't have much time left. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea. What's her name? Dices. That's strange. I thought I heard Dices. That's what I said. I know, weird name. Huh. Yeah, bizarre. Why? Don't mind me. What the heck is going on in this place? Sorry to hear that. Don't worry, I'm already here, right? Is something wrong, Vanille? No, it's just, you go ahead. I'll catch up, okay? As you wish. What have I gotten myself into? Nicola, I'd better get news from you soon. Wait. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. Are you really going to play against me? And why not? This guy, does he really have no idea? I guess it's time to play a little joke on him. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's begin then. But first, I just want you to know I'm not very good. Don't be too harsh, okay? Don't worry, I won't. Okay, I literally hate this glitch effect so much. May the best man win. Quite the reveal, huh? What are you up to, Evan? I like the night better. It's a lot less as bright. Oops, fuck. Okay, I see. That one shoots me so far, like so high, where the other one doesn't, like, barely shoots me. Oh, so it's when I fall. If I fall, okay. Then I get pushed higher. Interesting. There we go. Is everything alright? Did I say something wrong back there? Why? Because of the abject horror on your face for the last 10 minutes. Nah, it's just, you know, trying to digest this whole situation. I understand. What did you say your last name was again? Emmer. Well, okay, that's a relief. Why? Just refreshing my memory. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. Don't you think it's curious the monolith's mechanisms are still working? A little. Though maybe I'm not surprised since the civilization also apparently figured out eternal life. Maybe their energy source is also limited. Now that I think about it, it makes a lot of sense for Uppring to target this place. Immortality, unlimited energy, what else? But can a place like this really be under their control? It's like nobody's been here in decades. Although my theory about an underground lab would explain it. What was that? Did you hear that? Yeah. What was it? Nothing to worry about. You didn't expect the island to be free of wildlife, did you? You love leaving me behind, don't you? Okay. I like that you can skip the puzzle. That's really cool. If you just wanted to play for the story or whatever. Oops. Sorry, I'm watching GTA 5 RP on my other monitor and this shit is hilarious. Oh, maybe it charges. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Oops. No. Hmm. No. Damn it. Not very good at this, am I? Hmm. No, I can't. What the heck? Hmm. I don't know how to do this. Clearly, I mean, Jesus. I can't. What the fuck? Hmm. I did it! Yes. Okay. Hmm. Alright. Oh shit. I think I fucked it up. Ah! Fuck. Fuck Nugget. Fuck you. You bastard. Alright. No! You fucking little fucker. Alright, I want to jump. What the fuck, bitch? Fuck you, you fucking asshole. God, I knew that shit was gonna happen. Fucking. I can't, like, jump over there without fucking problems. Pain in the ass. Oh my god, you're such a cunt. You're such a cunt. just a supper. Fucking A. I finally did it. Rejoice. Another thing I've been thinking about. Clover, would you mind paying attention for 1 second? I'm listening. I can write and do that at the same time. Well, about the civilization and all that. If they were capable of creating eternal life, why is nobody here? If they were immortal, they shouldn't have died, which means they should be here, right? So, Eternal is my son. Are you listening to me? Yeah, Vanel, you're totally right. I agree. The one who... Perfect. Hey, something touched me. What happened? The bush. Someone came out of the bush and went running past me, and I think he touched me. Where was he? I don't see anyone. Already gone. It was really fast. I swear. Must have been a monkey or something. I said someone, not something. I know what I saw. It wasn't a monkey. So were you able to see his face? It happened before I could react. But I know it was a person. The darkness is playing tricks on you. So you don't believe me? I believe that you should calm down, Vanel, even if it was a person, and even if that person wanted to hurt us. We're two, and he or she is one, so there's no need to be scared. I'm not scared. Then this arguing is pointless. So pretty. If you said cake and then touched giraffe, there's just one option left. Dalit. That's it. I choose Dalit, Delay, I don't know, Dolly. That's my spy. You lose. What the? Did I get caught on his? This can't be. I must be dreaming. What just happened? Calm down, Vincent. It was just luck. You got cocky. Next time, I'll crush him. Good game. You know, my first game is always just a warm-up. Now I can really play full strength. I thought we were only playing once. Who plays Spy Master once? It's not that I don't want to, but you know, things to do. Yeah, I get it. Bothers duty calls. I'm barely old enough to enter a bar. She's my sister. Okay, so that's Vincent. His, like, boss or whatever. Or his friend. If you'll excuse me. Ooh, pretty. I love this. Alright. Sorry, birdies. Okay. Ouch, my head. No, I almost made that. I don't think I can make that. To be honest. It'd be too tall. Or too, yeah, it's a little bit too far, I think. Oof, okay. Yay. How's it going? How's what going? The translations. Oh, I'll read what I have. Okay. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become. He who not abandons our sacred son. Why did you stop? That's everything I've got so far. So? So what? What do you think? I think it's too early to make any conclusions. It doesn't sound sensible. The language is elementary, almost confused. That's because it's not only an ancient language, but it's also completely different than ours. Some words are probably going to sound silly. Trying to translate a completely unknown language to English is probably going to sound bad. The meaning remains. I think it means something like, eternal shall be the one who remains on our sacred something. Do we take it literally, or is it some kind of metaphor? I was wondering that too, but it doesn't exactly come with instructions. You know how they used to write millennia ago? Grand language, full of symbolism, alliteration, subtle references, wordplay. I must have missed the memo on that one. That kind of language never gets to the point. It seems really pretentious, and it makes me nervous. Well, maybe they wanted to add one more level of difficulty. How so? Obfuscating their writing makes it harder for fools or thieves to uncover the artifact. Making a riddle could act as a screening mechanism. Makes sense, I guess. Or maybe they just liked being pretentious. Anyway, I think it's best to wait until we have the complete translation. Then we can draw our conclusions. I suppose that works. What can you tell me about these monoliths? Are you solving the puzzles too? I'm not sure if they're necessary for the artifact to take effect, but something tells me it's not a good idea to avoid them. Why not? They had to be built for a reason. Well, at any rate, you shouldn't be solving them. How does that help you find Evan? Yet, I haven't seen you walk around a single one so far. I don't want to get away from the seashore. I don't plan on touching the water. They're pretty fun. It's the best choice. I won't deny that. In reality, there's something about them that intrigues me. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like solving them is the only way to find out. Anyway. More puzzles, please. Less talking, more puzzles, please. I'm just kind of tired of talking. I've been talking for this game. I've been talking for Azalea, which was before this. I was talking for all of Ikenfell. I did a lot of reading and tell me why. Just give me my puzzles, please. This is a puzzle zone. I want my puzzles and I want them now. don't know what I'm doing. Obviously. Yay! Puzzle, 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 puzzle. Please. Fuck. What of you? I gotta admit, the place is beautiful. It is. Okay, I'll take that. That's not much. That's not back and forth conversation. I will take that. Huh. Okay. Yay. The monolith, huh? It's so strange. Should I tell him? I don't know why, but I could swear, but what would they gain? Thinking about all this just raises even more questions. Whatever, not my problem. I came here to do my job, and that's what I intend to do. Okay. Poopy. I don't know. I have to get, obviously, see if you can see my mouse. You can't. Okay. I have to get the one on the right. The, like, catwalk. Not the top one, but the middle one. But it's connected to the top one. What the fuck? I don't know. Yay. So much reading. I cry. It's not even that much. I'm just tired of reading. Sorry, I'm like drinking a ton of water, so I have to like get up to pee every 30 seconds or like 30 minutes. It's so annoying. I'm getting hungry too. I need to get up and make something in a minute. 16 monoliths and counting, and there are a bunch more ahead of us. I guess it'll be a long night of translations. I imagine we'll stop to rest at some point, right? I don't plan on following you all night. It's still too early to stop. How do you know? You didn't even look at your watch. No, Vanilla, your watch isn't broken. If you can read minds, it's probably time to confess. Not even the worst psychic would waste his abilities on you. You're just too easy to read. Psst, now you're my therapist. No, but it's the same face I made as soon as I looked at my watch after arriving on the island. For some reason, neither watches nor compasses work here. If Upring had some secret base somewhere on the island, they could have raised an electromagnetic field big enough to interrupt electronic devices, so that way they could hide the island from satellites and radar. Could that be the case? Hey, I'm sorry, alright? I was just joking. Are you mad at me? Oh no, I was just thinking about something. Where were we? Oh yeah, my legs are killing me and I'm hungry. Let's at least sit down for a minute. Please? I can't afford to. I know what you're thinking. You think if you hurry and try to waste as little time as possible, you'll be more efficient and you'll achieve more in less time. But really, fatigue leads to mistakes which just cost more time. What would usually take you an hour now takes you 3. In the long run, you'll lose more time than you think you're saving. Not to mention now, you'll need twice the amount of rest to recover again. I understand your determination, and I know your little sister can't wait. But you'll only reach your maximum potential if you rest properly, without overextending yourself. You'll feel better and your body will thank you, believe me. You sound like you're trying to sell me something. I know what I'm saying. College teaches you these kinds of things the hard way. I want more puzzle. I want to solve more puzzle. Not this glitchy shit again. I'll go with Treno. Impressive. You hit the nail on the head. What were you expecting? What are you up to, Clover? You'd never make that move. Hey, Clover, have you ever bet? On Spymaster? Never. Does the idea sound interesting? Not really. You could make money, I've done it. Not to be rude here, but your appearance doesn't exactly scream financial advice. You know what they say about appearances. I like the game, but I don't think it's worth taking too seriously. Why not? You're not bad. I don't know. Spymaster's always just been a hobby for me. I've got more important things to worry about than gambling. Like what? My family. I see. I love playing. For a few seconds I just forget about everything else. It's a brief moment, a momentary trance, in which I become one with the game. I couldn't live without Spymaster. I've achieved a lot thanks to playing it. Pretty much everything I have. Betting? Yep, because I always win. Are you sure? Bermesia. You're assassin, am I right? Are you okay? Yeah, it's just really hot here. What's wrong with me? Why can't I beat him? Don't you think? I'd like to agree, but honestly I didn't pay much attention. I'm telling you, I'm sure it's not my imagination. They're not always getting progressively harder. The difficulty curve is all over the place. I think the strangest thing in all of this is you, Vanel. Huh? Me? Why? Since you arrived here, you haven't stopped talking about Evan, Upring, or secret bases, and all of a sudden you start to talk about college. What I'm trying to say is, who are you exactly? Some kind of secret agent? It feels weird when I'm not the one asking questions. Well, although Upring hired me to come to the island, their motives are completely unknown to me. But you do know Evan, right? That's why they sent you? Never so much spoken a word with the guy. Had you worked with Upring before then? Never. I give up. I don't get it. Why you? Doesn't it make more sense for them to send, I don't know, a rescue team or something? According to Upbring, it's no use trying to understand Evan, or at least that was the excuse they used with me. Yeah, Evan seemed to know about me without me knowing him. You don't wonder why? I wonder, alright, but I have no idea. Is there something special about me? I doubt it. Maybe he just randomly picked someone for whatever he wants to achieve. So he wasn't kidnapped. Did he disappear on his own volition? I've already told you, Clover, I don't have the slightest idea. Your guess is as good as mine. When I first arrived, I thought you were here because of him too. For a moment I thought that whatever he was up to involved multiple people, but I've already discounted that hypothesis. Sounds like you're going to be the guinea pig for some dark experiment. Why would you accept a job like that? It sounds dangerous. Terrifying, anyway. I'm not supposed to say this, but they offered me money. I mean, of course they did. That's how a job works. No, Clover. I mean, they offered me a ton of money, more than I've ever imagined making for my entire life. Something tells me you do have something special after all, at least special for Evan, or, well, whoever is behind this. You get the idea. But what is it? What's so special about me? A while ago, I thought trying to answer these questions just seems to raise even more questions. In any case, that's why I accepted. Money trouble. There's no nice way for me to say this. I just love money. I've always loved it. I can't say it without feeling like the scum of the earth. People like to pretend. I don't care about material things. I don't care about money. Everybody wants money. The only difference is I'm happy to admit it. Well, I mean, everybody needs money, sweetheart. Whether you like to accept it or not, money makes life much, much easier. Yeah, but you literally cannot survive without it. So a lot of people's greed is based off the fact that they need it to survive. Yeah, you're not like cool because you admit that you like it. I like to think that's why I want it, for an easy life, and not just because I'm greedy. What? Sis. What the fuck? I grew up in a family where we lived paycheck to paycheck. Money was always a sore spot for our parents. They fought constantly. Being offered that amount just to come find Evan, it seemed too good to be true. But it wasn't. That's why I don't care that much. I don't care what Evan wants. I don't care if he knew me. I don't care what people think. I don't care if my life may be in danger. I don't care if I'm doing the right thing. If there's money involved, you can count me in. Ooh, this bitch grimy. Yikers. There's nothing wrong in admitting what makes you happy. We all have something, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Maybe I'd hurt someone, as long as there's money. As there's money, maybe I don't care. God, I'm awful. Yeah. She said, I just want money for an easy life, not because I'm greedy, but maybe I'll pop a motherfucker in the face if I was paid. Maybe I'll split somebody's fucking dome open if I was paid. But I'm not greedy. I just want an easy life. Ain't no shame in it. Like, wake the fuck up, boo. Is that hat swallowing your brain cells? Sitting with the altruist here isn't exactly helping. The contrast makes me feel even worse, you know. Am I an altruist? What the fuck's an altruist? Just look at yourself. You're doing this for someone from your family. You decided to help me without asking anything in return. What is altruism? Unselfish concern for the welfare of others. Selflessness. I believe there comes a time when you realize all the things you've been worrying about all these years, they don't actually matter. And you pass the time, your whole life, willfully ignoring the things that are truly valuable. But that's not what really hurts. What really hurts is that you knew what mattered all along. Deep down, you always knew. You just decided to live your life that way, believing that later there would be time for everything else. There will be time for your family later. There will be time for your friends later. Right now, you just think about your problems. Eventually, you realize that later is an excuse because it doesn't exist. There is no later because it's already far, far too late. In that moment, you realize why you're put on this planet, and more importantly, you realize the things that are worth living for, the ones you'll remember when you're about to die, the ones that make you happy. Ironic, learning the lesson when there's nothing else you can do, but I guess that's how it works, right? I thought I couldn't feel any worse for just wanting money, but hey, congratulations, I feel even worse. Sorry, you're a money-hungry, greedy-ass bitch. The fuck? Like, he literally was like, I need to find this artifact for my sister because she's dying. And then this bitch is like, I just want to live an easy life full of, or rid of any kind of inconvenience. And I will kill somebody if that's how I obtain it. And then she's like, now I feel worse. Like, what did you expect? Maybe close your fucking mouth. Just don't forget those that are important to you. I won't. But, you know, this doesn't make sense. You sound like an old man on his deathbed. I don't know how old you are, but you look like you still have 3/4 of your life left. Did I say something wrong? You're completely right, Vanilla. Why do I bother worrying? I forgot to thank you, you know, for everything. If I had to be here on my own, I wouldn't have lasted much longer without losing it. I think that's most people. One look at this place, I'm sure most folks would turn around. Don't worry about it. It's really not that much dialogue, but I'm just tired, a bit just tired of reading. I'm tired of reading shit. Like, it's one thing to, like, okay, it's one thing when you're, like, playing the game and you're reading it inside your head. I could read inside my head every day, every second, for the rest of my life. But when you're reading aloud, and, like, when I stream, I read pretty much everything aloud, it's exhausting. And it's not this game's fault at all. It's my fault for playing games that have a lot of reading, like, because I just got done playing Ikenfell, which is like a ton of reading, and I was reading a ton and telling me why, and it just, a bitch has been reading, so I'm just a little bit tired of it. What happened to your immense tiredness? On second thought, I can probably keep going until midnight, which would make sense if I knew what time it was. Whatever, this brief rest was enough to keep going. We can stop when we get too tired. I'll clean up then. And I just want a puzzle. I just want to do the puzzle. I just want puzzle solve. It's so pretty though, it really is. God, I can't see anything. Is that a tower? It do be looking like one. It do be looking like one. But what's up, Isaac? How are you? Fuck. Oops. Okay, then here, and do this, and then do that, and do this, and do... Fuck. You fucker. No. God damn it. Okay, this. And jump here. What the fuck is that music? Do you mind? This shit sounds bad. Are you done? Why does the music sound so fucking horrible? All of a sudden, that was atrocious. Holy guacamole. So pretty. Oh! What the fuck? Hey, I know I must be boring you with my theories, but listen to this. You don't know who the fuck that is. That's a shadow person, and you're just gonna talk to it, you fucking idiot? I think Upbring does have a base somewhere on the island, or they did at some point at least. The tech here is certainly unique enough to pique their interest, and Evan being here makes that all the more evident. Here's what I think happened. This bitch is talking. Do you hear the scribble? This motherfucker. This dumb little girl. This dumb little child. Upbring discovered the island and became interested in it a long time ago. So first they undertook to hide from the rest of the world. They raised an electromagnetic interference field to hide the island from radar and satellite images, which until today seem to be working just fine. That would also explain our malfunctioning watches. I came up with another thought. Despite their efforts, Upbring was never able to discover the island's secrets, neither how the energy works, nor how to find the artifact. Why, you may ask? I believe because of your notebook, Clover. It's the last piece of the puzzle. I was thinking about what you said before, and I think you got it right. The civilization wasn't going to leave riches and treasure for just anyone to find. That's why they created the notebook. In any case, time passed and Upbring's attention drifted away from the island. Although, of course, they never stopped guarding it. This is when Evan comes in. At some point, they entrusted him with a task they couldn't achieve. And, well, that's what I've got so far. I still don't know where I fit in. What do you think? Are you stupid? Are you flat out fucking dumb? That was a shadow person, bitch. We did not hear the scribbling. Like, this girl is out of her fucking mind. She really just shared all that intel with a shadow man. Like, Lord have mercy on the child. Lord have mercy on the child. I'm not a huge fan of this music. I don't know why it sounds like this, but I hate it. So please make it stop. It literally sounds like noise. It's just fucking noise right now. Nicola, where are you? Why am I not getting news from anybody? Oops. Fuck. Interesting, that's new. Is everything okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I just noticed you were there. The scenery here is so gorgeous, you know. Oh my god, that actually sounds awful. I'm gonna mute it. It sounds terrible. Like that noise of the text and shit. Sometimes I lose myself for hours just looking at it. Don't you think this world is too beautiful for us? It's not Clover. Who are you? Soon our time to talk will come, Dices. I don't know why that sounds so bad, but it does. The music sounds so bad. It just sounds like fucking noise. It turned it down. I've heard it somewhere else. Is that Nicola's stupid ass? It literally sounds like fucking noise. What the fuck? I hate this glitch effect too. Why is time going so slowly? 8 p.m. It's almost time. For Christ's sake, why is he taking so long? Just, can you stop glitching into my fucking face? God, finally. Hey, how's it going? Since when is this place so clean? Don't tell me you... Nah, how would I? It was Dices. Of course it was me. Now you have no excuses. We can continue where we left off. I want my rematch. I still have to check on Dices. She already ate. She listened to her song, and now she's sleeping like a baby. Clover, do you really want to wake her up? I know. You don't need to thank me. You'll have your rematch. This time, though, I want to propose something. God, the fucking screen shaking and the glitching, like, was that really necessary? What is it? Nothing special. I just thought we could place a little bet. Okay. I'm sure a little bit of risk doesn't scare you. If I win, your house is mine, and you and Diceless will have to look for some other place. What the fuck? What a twisted fuck. Okay. I had no idea what would happen once it... Maybe you showed up at just the right time, Vincent. Why do you have to leave, and where? Long story. Want the house? It's yours. Of course, only if you manage to defeat me, which of course is not gonna happen. Okay, let's just skip all of this. Holy shit. I'm like fucking dying with this flashing bullshit. What I want most in life can't be bought. If I win, you leave. And here I thought our friendship was starting to bloom. Don't get me wrong, you can visit me anytime you want. What I mean is if I win, you go back out there, back wherever you came from. See, Vincent, I don't know what kind of fool you take me for, but you don't need to be a genius to realize you're hiding from something. And if I win, I want you to go back and face it. You're a fortune teller all of a sudden. Look, I don't know what you think you know, but whatever. Fine, you win. I'll get out of here. Okay, maybe the water. Maybe the music is better now. It does seem better. Surprisingly bright for nighttime. Sort of too bright, I'd say. Also, is it hotter than usual? Water. This is really pretty here. Although nighttime will definitely remain my favorite, I think. Oops. Water. Could it be a water treatment plant? Just what was this place? Okay. fuck? Damn it. You fucker. Oh my god, for real? Is this real life? You son of a bitch. You fucking son of a bitch. Oh my god, like, can I see the fucking ground, please? I'm gonna scream. Alright. bitch. Fuck you. There we go. Any sign of the missing one? I haven't got your tongue? Oh, I'm sorry. Everything in order? You look like you've seen a ghost. Considering how things are going, that would be par for the course. Just checking here, but you didn't just play a joke on me, did you? What are you talking about? Nah, he's too straight-laced. Clover, I think I was right. About what? We're not alone. Did you see someone? Could they be listening to us? I better be careful about what I say. We should get to a safe place first. You know what? Nah, never mind. Just my imagination. Lack of sleep does these things to you. Hey, I'm kind of getting tired here. Maybe we could call it a night? What's wrong? Sure, it wouldn't hurt. 2 monoliths more and we get some rest. What do you think? Just 2, not a single one more. Clover, wait. Do you think it's possible to use water as an energy source? I'm the least technological person I know, but I don't think so. What do you think this place was? Hard to guess. It does look like a water treatment plant, that's for sure. But now I am the least suitable person for this kind of question. Do you see someone else around here? Why don't you ask Evan when you find him? How funny. Alright. Pucci, you're gonna fall, you idiot. You dummy butt. Alright, I'll be right back a second. It's not the same at all. It's nothing like it used to be. You guys have that? Anyway. Alright, let's just restart this, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know. Oops. Yeah, what am I doing? Oh! Making mistakes, I guess. Making big mistakes. Oh my god, why? My nose itches, sorry. Fuck you. Bastard. You bastard. You fucker! Oh my god. What the fuck? That scared me. This is such a pretty game. I love it. Tell me why is probably gonna be my favorite game. Well, I don't want to say my favorite game of the year, but I think Tell Me Why is gonna be in my top 10 of games that I've streamed this year. And it was the second one that I streamed, basically. I mean, I streamed New Vegas, but that doesn't count. I streamed Call of the Sea, and then I streamed Tell Me Why. And, like, I love Tell Me Why so much. I really think that's gonna be in my top. Like, just because there really wasn't anything about that game I disliked. Oh my god, I just loved it so much. There really aren't any words. I really just fucking loved it. I miss it. Like, that's so funny, isn't it? That I miss it already? I don't know. Such a good game. I think it's definitely my favorite Don't Nod game. And actually, Don't Nod came out with this game called Twin Mirror, which I was looking forward to. I think I talked about it on my stream maybe in 2019 and 2020. It's on sale right now for like $22 or some shit. Yeah, $23. It's an Epic exclusive. I'm sure it's timed. And it's normally $35, but I was thinking I really want to play this, but I heard it's like, don't nuts, like, worst game. So I don't know if I want to pay $23 for it. And I don't have enough clout for them to give it to me for free, so we'll have to see. It's not on Keymailer, like, I can't get it by requesting a key for it. But it would be cool if, hey, if there's any, hey, if there's any Don't Nod people watching my stream right now, and maybe you want to give me a key to Twin Mirror, please? I just got done playing Tell Me Why, and I'm kind of addicted to it, so if you could please, if you could please give me a key to Tell Me, or fucking Twin Mirrors, that would be dope. Yeah, honestly, I really want to buy it, but spending 20 bucks on a game that I know is probably mediocre, even if it's a mediocre that I would still enjoy, I mean, like, I just can't be spending money on games. I can't be spending money on games anymore. I've reached my limit. Unless they're, like, extremely cheap. But, yeah. I was just thinking of how much fun it would be to play Twin Mirrors. Since I'm kind of on, like, a... I don't know what kind of binge I'm on right now. It seems like I'm on a 2D binge at the moment. But Call of the Sea and, like, what's it called? Tell Me Why. They're the same kind of games, so to speak. They're like exploration games. Very story rich. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So I think that's enough for today. I think I speak for both of us when I say I could collapse at any second. And maybe the fatigue, you know, started playing tricks on us. I hope you're not making fun of me or you're gonna sleep outside. What's the matter? Don't tell me. Feeling some pity for me? Time to start packing your stuff. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to skip this because of the glitch effect. Vincent, you've been making strange faces and saying nothing for about 3 minutes here. You're starting to make me uncomfortable. Clover, tell me one thing. Why don't you care? Why don't you care about recognition? I haven't lost at Spymaster in years until today. I hate to admit it, but you're good. Too good. This is first. I think you have no idea what you could get with your skills. A better place for you and her, giving her everything she could possibly desire. You wouldn't need to work in that shop every day. If I was able to get everything thanks to Spymaster, imagine what you could achieve. Someday you'll understand, Vincent, that everything you chase doesn't have any value. I'm too young to understand your mature philosophy, is that it? Always talking with that air of superiority, as if you knew everything? Who do you think you are? Do as you please. The fun has come to an end and I'm getting out of here. Will you honor your bet? What the fuck? God, I can't get used to the abrupt change of light. What's wrong? I can't find my pillow. I can't believe this is still happening to me in a bedroom without anything. I must really toss and turn in my sleep. Where the heck is it? Oh! Yoinked his ass. What's up, Biddle? Good morning. Who would have thought I could catch someone with a portal? Who's afraid now? Where am I? And why is it nighttime here? Keep playing dumb. You're not going anywhere. Because that's it. There's no exit door. No restroom. How do you plan on getting out? Through the portal. Duh. The only way out is going back to the island. What an amazing piece of technology. But you, my little stalker friend, aren't going anywhere. Not until you spill the beans. Who's your friend? Clover, allow me to present our monkey. Someone treated me as some paranoid jitterbug when I said I saw someone, saying it must have been a monkey. Oh, so we actually were being followed. Who is he? No idea, but he's not going anywhere until we find out. Let's not waste any more time. If you think you're gonna get away by clamming up, and the sky, it makes me feel so high, the bad times pass me by. I think he's listening to music, or at least he's pretending to. I get awkward when talking with someone for the first time. I'm not good with girls. Actually, my headphones don't work, but I always carry them to deal with awkward situations. I think it's time to stop the act, don't you think? I'm only gonna ask this once. Have you been following us? Why would I do something like that? We just want you to tell us who you are and what you're doing here. The name's Andre Ager. I'm an explorer, although I prefer the word adventurer. Aren't you too young to be an explorer? Hey, thanks. That's the best compliment someone has ever given me. Other than Mom, of course. Why the island? Why not? It's a pretty place, it's quiet, and well, nobody teases me here. Finding this island is not particularly easy, you know. How did you know about it? The translator notebook. I was fortunate enough to touch one of the last notebooks with my own two hands. Do you have one of the notebooks? I wish. A friend has one. He let me take a few pictures of it, more than enough to find the island, and translate the monoliths. They're so rad. To feel your heart beating fast. Sorry. So, I guess you've already deciphered the message then. That must have been what brought you here. We're in the middle of that, actually. I solved it already. That's why I'm going back. Easy there, orange peel. I'm not taking it with me if that's what you're afraid of. It'd be pretty hard to do that. But once I learned what it was, I lost interest. I felt there was nothing else for me to explore here. Honestly, I thought this place would offer something a little bit more interesting. What do you mean? Oh, I don't know. It's just it wasn't what I was expecting. The artifact, what is it? Did you really do all this work just to have me ruin the surprise? What I'm trying to say is you should figure that out for yourself. Is it real? As real as you and me. So you weren't following us. What would I gain by doing that? Why did you run away from me at the valley? Haven't you noticed how difficult it is for me to deal with people? I was doing everything I could to not cross paths with you. One last thing before you leave. We're looking for someone named Evan Goldstein. Does that sound familiar? Do you know him? Yeah, I mean, everyone knows him, right? But if you mean, do I know him personally, I'm afraid I don't. And I haven't seen him around here either. I suppose, though, if I had seen him, I might not have recognized him. Why don't you show him a photo? And by the way, that probably would have made our conversations easier to begin with. She doesn't have the photo. It's not here. Yeah. It's unlikely you've seen him anyways. He's not someone you'd forget. We won't keep you any longer. You can go wherever you like. Whenever you like. Would you be kind enough to share some water? I ran out, and it's a long way back. What the? This is awful. What the heck do you two drink? What are you talking about? It's just water. And it's horrible. Oh, I get it. You're teasing me, like my friends. I should have guessed. Too good to be true. Hey, no, you've got it all wrong. We're not like that. Here, pass me that. How is it? It's water. Give it here. I'm really clumsy. I'm so sorry. You can't drink stuff like that. It'll make you sick. Could you open the door for me, please? How do you get used to this? You don't. That was weird. He took it. Remember when I said it felt like someone touched me? I know he took it, and I think I know why. You think the Explorer bit and all the awkwardness was just an act? Worst I've seen in years. So he was following us then. Why? Who is he, really? Don't leave me hanging here. That guy Vincent you mentioned, the one who gave you the notebook. What about him? Describe him to me. Tall, dark skin, slim, younger than he looks. Let me guess, single pink eye. You're creeping me out here. I don't know how or why, but it seems like you were friends with Evan without even realizing it. I knew you two were connected in one way or another. Andre took the photo of Evan to keep me from showing it to you. That way, we wouldn't realize you already knew Evan all this time. The real question, though, is why go through that trouble? Why didn't he tell me? It's not possible. I saw his ID. His full name was Vincent Vall. Do you already know what's going on here? Not entirely, but I'm starting to put it together. What do I have to do with all this? If I could only tell him. Why don't they? It doesn't make any sense. We have a lot to talk about, Clover. Specifically, I'm very interested in how you met Vincent. I realize that finding Evan is important to you, but the clock is really ticking on Dices, and with Andre already figuring out that artifact... I know, don't worry. My questions can wait. Your sister is running out of time. We've got an artifact to find, and I'm sure you'll be the one to find it. We'll have time to talk about it later. I'll catch you after I get dressed. Hmm. Didn't think revealing the details to me was important. One foot in the grave, playing spy master like nothing's the matter, though I suppose that explains a lot of things. Care to let me in on the joke? It's just that you're weird, Clover. Day after day, get up, make the bed, make breakfast for all of us, go to work, come back, clean, day in and day out, knowing what awaits you. It doesn't make any sense, but still you do it, every day. Why? I can tell you why. Because tomorrow is not real, Vincent. The only real thing is what's happening right here, right now. My father used to say, investing in happiness tomorrow yields sadness today. The only moment that exists is now, and today, more than ever, I understand that sentiment. I think one day you'll get it too. I guess there's no use in saying get well soon, so I guess I'll just say good luck. Don't worry, I enjoyed making you eat crow playing Spy Master. If you ever need anything, you only have to ask. But if I don't hear from you, I guess this is our last goodbye. Just worry about fulfilling your end of the bet. That'll be more than enough. In that case, if you'll excuse me, I'll go serve my sentence. A bet's a bet. Good luck. Bye, Clover. Hey, yeah? Take care, okay? You too. This is really pretty. Evan, I don't know why you brought us here, and I still don't know what you're planning, but I won't let Clover be a part of it. Ooh, okay. Excuse me. That was quick. I did that one when I was just experimenting. What's up, Colored? Good morning. How's the translation coming along? I'm getting very, very close. So isn't that a good thing? I don't like where this is going. You're the first person to pronounce my name right? Yay! I normally pronounce everything wrong, so that's really exciting. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's beautiful. It is really pretty. got a cool soundtrack too. Excuse me. Okay. Is there a plot? Yeah. Basically, you play this girl. Her name is supposedly Dices. And you're sent to this like island or whatever to try and find your friend Evan. And you're solving these like monolith puzzles. To decipher some text or some shit. That literally is basically it. What the fuck? I think I'm nearing the end though, so if you're afraid of spoilers, you might want to get. Oops. All right. Ooh. Alright. Too early? Yeah, I feel you. I've been on a puzzle binge all night. I've been playing. I played not really anything like this though. The first puzzle game I played for an hour and a half and I couldn't make any progress. You guys are gonna think this is weird, and it is, but I have a black desk, and it's like normally pretty clean, so like when I'm sitting back and playing with my controller, I can see the reflection of the screen in my desk. And sometimes I play through that. But it's very awkward because it's backwards. But it's a lot of fun. Sorry, I'm trying to visualize. Having a hard time as always. Alright, I did it. I didn't do it. I did it. No, I didn't do it. Did I? I didn't. You fucker. How dare you? There we go. I just want you to know, whatever the artifact turns out to be, I'll be here, okay? You can count on me. Thanks. Yeah, so we lied to Clover and we told Clover our name was like Vanel, when really it's Dices, and he's trying to find the artifact for his sister Dices. So there's definitely gonna be a plot twist sometime soon. Yeah, honestly, I'm a huge fan of this game's puzzles, to be absolutely honest. I wasn't sure. Like, it looked fun. Or, like, it looked interesting, which is why I, like, requested a key for it, and they gave me a key for free. And I was like, this looks interesting. But I really enjoy these. They're really stimulating. And they're not like the rules don't change. You know what I mean? And I'm a huge fan of puzzles where the rules don't change. Maybe you have to do additional steps or whatever as the difficulty increases. But the rules don't change. So like you just got to get the hang of it and then you're good. And it's pretty simple. Not to like undermine it in any way. But yeah, I really enjoy this game's puzzles, that's all. Huh. Look at this place, it's beautiful. There, that was the last one. I've got the full message. What does it say? You know, when I was a little boy, there was this neighbor kid I played with almost every day. We were almost the same age. He was 1 year older than me. Lucas, that was his name. We'd always play in the park in my hometown. First thing, every morning, Mom would make breakfast. I'd eat it as fast as I could and head to the park. He was always there waiting for me. It didn't matter how early I got up, Lucas was always first. I remember one time I asked him if he slept there. He always carried this toy plane. I loved that plane. Even though he was a good friend, the bastard never let me touch it, and that pissed me off a little. One day I woke up and after having breakfast as usual, I went to the park. He wasn't there yet. I was happy. I'd finally managed to beat him to the park. I sat down to wait for him, but hours passed and Lucas never showed up. When I got back home, I learned that they had moved. That night, my father heard me crying in my room and came in really worried. I told him what had happened. I was really sad, but I was a kid, so eventually I started to get over it. One day, my father brought me a box that had come for me in the mail. I was really confused. It was from Lucas. He sent me a letter apologizing for not being able to say goodbye. He told me he'd miss me and wouldn't forget about me. Also in the box was a gift. It was his toy plane. One day I was playing at my dad's office. I stumbled upon the box for the plane. I realized he'd made the whole thing up. Obviously, I never said a word. Although I never found out he knew that I liked that plane. I never found out how he knew that I liked that plane so much. I never told him that detail, and I wasn't ever able to ask him. Why not? He died from a strange disease a few years later. He always said, if you want to be happy, make your loved ones happy. I was too young to understand. Not long after Dad died, Mom left us. She couldn't get fear of the disease out of her mind, even though it wasn't contagious. Unfortunately, though, it's hereditary. And as it turns out, Diasis and I both inherited the disease. What? You too, Clover? I may have a few weeks left, then again I may have a few days, before the disease takes its course. Even worse, the disease progresses much more aggressively in women. Isis, my little sister, sooner or later the disease will kill her. This legend, this artifact, was my only hope. What does it say, Clover? See for yourself. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the same man is forever, endless, true eternity. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the same man is forever, endless, true eternity. I think I get it. It's the island. The whole island is the artifact. And from what I can tell, the artifact's power is limited to those standing on it. That is, while we remain here, we'll be immortal. What a stupid thing. What's the use of the artifact if I can't take it with me? We can just bring Dices here. Of course we will. What other choice do I have? But she'll have to live here forever? What kind of life would that be? A prisoner of a deserted island for all eternity. Well, we can find another way. Would you excuse me for a bit? I need some time to be alone. Boy, if you do something stupid right now, I will really yell. I will really yell. If that man does some stupid shit right now, I will really yell at this game for being predictable and mean. Such an intoxicating fragrance, don't you think? Of flowers. Am I interrupting something? This fucker with the bowl cut. Don't you think they're beautiful? Who would guess that the nectar is one of the world's most toxic poisons? A drop or two kills an adult in a matter of hours. A funny thing, nature. So gorgeous and so deadly at the same time. From the bottom of my heart, I believe it was made to end us. The divine punishment for destroying our home. Why are you here? It's such a shame, isn't it? Clover's situation. What if I told you? There's actually something we can do. That voice again. It was you. Upbring isn't behind this, is it? You were the one who contacted me. Wasn't it fun, though, playing detective? See, Dices, I've always felt an inexplicable obsession with mysteries. Detective stories, questions without answers. There is something so seductive in them. In real life, however, they're always so dull. They're never like in video games or a good book. That's why I wanted to really take this to the next level, make it more interesting. I took the liberty of designing all of this such that you could figure it out yourself. That every discovery would have been uncovered by you and only by you. Evan, on the other hand, he wanted to make everything so obvious. He wanted you to know everything from the start. Let's just say that's not how I do things. Where's the fun in that? Where's the emotion? He wouldn't understand. Emotions can't be faked. They have to be authentic. They must be lived. I even managed to get someone with the same, you know what? It doesn't matter. What are you talking about? What is going on here? What is this all about? Oh, come on, Dices. You still don't have a clue. After all the work I've done, you're just going to give up. Thought you were better than that. No one appreciates a good mystery anymore. Alright, I'll admit it. Maybe I didn't give you all the pieces, but I know you won't need them. You're something special. You're someone special. I think this last one will be enough. I've been aware of your observations. Remember your suspicions about the monoliths? Eureka, you were right. The question is, why? Our friend, Evan, adored Clover, and he wanted to leave him with a little present as the final goodbye. One that involved an island capable of doing what the new message said. You follow me? So are you still wondering why you're here? Please. I've got to tell you something. My name is not Vanel, it's Dices. Dices Amor. Now's not the time for jokes. Just shut up and listen. Ever since I arrived on the island, why do the worst things always happen to the best people? It's always the same, it's so unfair. I like to think the universe has a plan for all of us. Besides, if I hadn't been sick, I would have never known you, right? You idiot, why didn't you tell me? I didn't want my disease to mark me. I didn't want to be treated differently. I wouldn't have treated you differently. What is it that you wanted to tell me? Ever since I arrived on the island, I couldn't get this coincidence out of my head. But I think I understand everything now. It's not that the island is making us immortal. Rather, the island is frozen in time. Do you understand? Time is not passing here. What's the difference? You arrived here before me. Time stopped for you the moment you set foot on this island, but it didn't stop for everyone else. You left home and came here to save your sister when she was just a baby. But time went on normally for me until I grew up and came here. And that's why we're meeting each other now. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm Dices, Clover. You're Dices. What are you saying? When I took this job, they gave me a false name. They told me not to reveal the real one until now. And I think it's because they didn't want you to know from the beginning because of how absurd this all sounds. But now that you figured out what the artifact is, it makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Your name is Dices Amor? It is. How did you recover? It looks like I was never sick in the first place, Clover. It was just you. When Evan gave you the notebook and sent you here, he stayed and looked after me, didn't he? He was going to look after Dices while I was here, but that was just a little while, pretty much a day ago. No, Clover, it was years ago. Time went by and you never came back. While on the island, we don't feel the passage of time. It doesn't affect us. That's why our watches stop while we're here. Evan must have thought you had died, that you'd never come back. He had no other choice but to look after me. Obviously, he thought that it wouldn't last long. He thought that sooner or later my time would also come. But seeing how things turned out, it seems that time never came. I imagine that when he realized I wasn't sick, he decided to search a place for me, a family. And he did a good job of it until today. I never knew I had a brother. Actually, I never knew where I really came from. After a long time, I'm guessing that he found out how the island works. He assumed you'd still be here, that from your perspective, you had just arrived. After that, he contacted me, pretending to be Upbring. He sent me here with the excuse of finding Evan, so that I would meet you. The only restriction they gave me was to hide my real name no matter what. I believe it's because they didn't want you to realize it was me from the beginning. You needed to figure out how the island works. Just think about it. It all makes sense that way. Neither of us would have believed any of this if we were told about it from the start. That's why he didn't tell me either. He wanted us to discover it by ourselves. We had to wait for this moment. You've been right in front of me all this time? Bible thump. Are you staying healthy? Tell me about your friends. Do they take good care of you? Has it really been years? I've got so many questions, dear sister. What happened to Evan, and why did he use a different name with me? It was just a fake name he used to hide from the world. It was all part of his plan. He wanted to surprise us. Sweet Lord, please have mercy. Baby Jesus, please save us. Sorry, all this reading, I had to hydrate myself. Oh! Now I'm playing as Evan, or Vincent. You're not from here, are you? Wait a second, the hobo? I think you're confusing me with someone else. What brings you here, fellow? I'd like to ask about Clover. I've never met a boy with such a kind heart. Ever since he knew about my knee, he does the grocery shopping for me. Can you believe it? He sure knows how to make an old man happy. It's a shame he's going through all that, don't you agree? Stop talking nonsense, would you? I'm talking about his disease and his remaining days. Didn't you know? Why does nobody ever tell me anything? Right there with you, Gramps. I just wanted to ask you about Clover. He's the personification of humility. If there's anything he loves, it's his little sister. Between you and me, he's a better father than a bunch of folks around here. How long since you knew about his condition? Excuse me. You can pet the dog. On the tag says Apollo. We were playing bliss ball with my friends and he was just walking by. He realized that they had left me out because I wasn't that good. He approached me and said, "Ignore them. Bliss ball is for losers. Do you know how to play Spy Master?" I didn't, so he invited me to his house and taught me. Ever since, I have won every single one of the Spy Master tournaments at school. This news isn't just shocking for us, it's also really devastating. Clover is like a member of our family. I can't imagine why he wouldn't have told us. I'm sure he didn't want us to worry. I've been telling everyone about Clover's disease. He hasn't been the same since his father died. It hurt us all, but he's had it the worst. He must really be going through a nightmare. According to Clover, there's no treatment. There's always the legend. The legend. Bastian. Again with that? What's he talking about? It's an old fairy tale from around here. It's no fairy tale. I told you it was real. We found it with Cecil in a strange shine when we were playing in the woods. It's an old tale that says something about a hidden island that holds the secret to eternal life, though nobody has found it and ever lived to tell about it. In this legendary notebook, so it said, reveals its location. Clover telling you his secrets doesn't make you special. I'm still his best friend, understand? In any case, I'd like to ask you a favor. Could you find the island for me? I don't want for Clover to leave us, and it may be our last hope. I do it myself, but Mom won't let me outside after 8 o'clock. Leave it to me. Any friend of Clover's is their friend too. He has on people, true. Very true. I've discovered what they said is true. Ooh, we playing our boy Evan now. Hell yeah. Oops. collar. Thanks for the bits. Peace out, peace out. Thank you for the bits. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. I guess it's time. Let's see. Eternal is the sun. Our sacred place is not, nor will become eternal. He who looks for eternity, because the same man who on this land all ego abandons, will know the search of it meaning lacks. What? Only consciousness was and is forever my endless true eternity. What? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Eternal is not, nor will become, meaning lacks. What am I supposed to do? Zach, thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you, Fiddle, for the 10 bits. Zach, thanks for gifting that sub to Collard. I don't want to read all this. Nicola's waiting for me on the other side. I want to reveal the truth to the world. You're returning to me what is mine. That's the least an author can demand, right? After all these years, you just show up all of a sudden and you deign to do what you should have done from the start. Were you expecting a prize or something? Like I was the only Evan, where you were just as much a part of it as me. Why then was revealing the truth my responsibility? What was stopping you? You could have spoken up at any time, but you kept quiet. You did exactly the same thing I did. You want to know the teeny little difference, my old friend? You were the face. Let me ask you something. What do you think would happen if Andre Ager decides to reveal the truth to the world? It'd just be one of those tabloids where an ex-employee from Area 51 reveals top secret info. No matter how plausible the testimony, the man never has proof. People don't believe him. Is it because he's lying? Most likely. But in many cases, it's the other way around. Of course the government won't keep files in his name. And of course they'd scrub every last shred of evidence suggesting he ever worked there. The absence of proof, paradoxically, becomes the proof. I'm not lying. I did work there, but they erased all the files and then my memories. Ring any bells? My name doesn't mean anything. However, if Mr. Evan Goldstein himself comes out and says something, that's a different story. And you know how people love faces. The story of the poor orphan kid who becomes a brilliant millionaire wins everybody's heart. They don't seem to realize they've been told the same old story over and over again, and still they always fall for it. I'm sure they would believe any nonsense that comes out your mouth. We're doomed as a species, no doubt about it. I may be more Evan than you, but as far as people are concerned, you and only you are Evan. That is why, my friend, the responsibility was on your shoulders. But instead, you just ran away. You ran away taking everything that should have been mine. Seems you weren't so upset with what they created after all. Do you think I enjoyed doing that? Do you think I had a good time seeing you like that? Do you think I didn't feel like the scum of the earth? Do you have the slightest clue the hell I've been through since then? Doesn't like to give me the free ad bits anymore. Aww. They're like, no, you don't get these anymore. Unless you pay sweet money. Why do you think I ran away? I couldn't take being a part of that anymore. You could have talked to me. We could have found a way. Why do you think I brought you here? I know I should have done it sooner, but I couldn't, Andre. I couldn't. They were keeping an eye on me more than you. I was the public figure, and I was so little, I could barely understand what was going on. I didn't know who to call for help. I didn't have anyone. They kept me alone and locked away. I was so scared. But that's about to change. Don't you get it, Andre? It was never about us. I'm not your enemy, nor are you mine. We've got one enemy in common, the ones who put us through all of this, the ones who created Evan. And I'm sure they also wanted this, to separate us, to sow resentment between us, to keep us silent. This is what they always wanted. Are you going to keep doing what they want? I didn't bring you here to keep fighting. So what do you plan to do? Hold some press conference and spit everything out? Do you think that scenario ends with you alive and breathing? They'll chase you forever. You know how that ends. I know, and I don't care. I've got nothing left to lose. Don't worry, I won't mention you. What the hell? Toss my name in too. If we're going to sync Upring, we have to do it right. I'm in. Whatever it takes to tear them apart. Though they're so large, it might not make any difference. What I'm trying to say here is, for all the pain I've caused, I just wanted to say that from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I thought those words would never come out of your mouth. Are you feeling okay? Did you go to some spiritual retreat and find yourself? Seriously, where the hell are we? Well, actually, it's a long story. I think we've exhausted Nicola's patience as well. I'm sorry to say it really is a very long story, so I'd settled in. Rack, thank you for the bits. I came here because it is believed that this island keeps the secret of eternal life. See that line of monoliths that goes all along the seashore? They're hieroglyphs and... Wait, I know this story. You do? Years ago I heard rumors about Uppering having a secret base in a place like this. The bastards are everywhere, huh? I didn't believe it then. Me neither, but in any case, the immortality thing is a lie. I just finished translating all the monoliths. It's obvious it's a lie. I'm surprised you fell for something like that. Any ideas? Should I have some? I just hoped you'd come up with something. You're the genius, after all. Everybody seems to believe that genius and magician are the same thing. I can't perform miracles, Vincent. So there's nothing we can do? I can perform miracles and I do have ideas. Though that doesn't mean you're going to like what I'm going to suggest. I guess it's better than nothing. What does the message say? Eternal as the sun, our sacred place is not, nor will become eternal he who looks for eternity, because the same man who on this land all ego abandons will know the search of it meaning lacks. Only consciousness was and is forever my endless true eternity. It's perfect, but somewhat long, don't you think? We could make some changes. Changes? We could modify the message. What for? And how the heck do you expect us to rewrite them? I don't speak ancient hieroglyph puzzle. I didn't say anything about rewriting them. Vincent, come here. Look at this. You opened a portal on top of the monolith that leads to the same monolith. You weren't paying attention. Look closer. It's different. Did you exchange them? The one from our left is now to our right and vice versa. Andre, what are you up to? I was wondering if it would be difficult to form a new message based on the original, and as soon as you read it to me, I realized it wouldn't be. If you just exchange some monoliths and repeat others, something totally different could be achieved, with a message somewhat opposite than the original. Eternal is the sun, our sacred place is not, nor will become eternal he who looks for eternity, because the same man who, on this land, all ego abandons, will know the search of it meaning lacks. Only consciousness was and is forever my endless true eternity. This one's the original, 46 monoliths, 46 words, but I propose the following. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the same man is forever, endless true eternity. 28 monoliths, 28 words. Notice that I'm only changing the order of some words or repeating them, and finally I discard the unnecessary ones. I still don't get why we want to do that. I've got an idea. Why don't you let me do the talking and you keep your questions for the end? Your friend, Clover, right? What is it that he wants the most above all things? To not die? Based on your descriptions, Clover only cares about one thing, his sister. It doesn't matter if he saves himself or not. He just cares about saving Dices. And what we could do is give him precisely that. Or more accurately, we could make him believe that. I'm going to tell you this now. We can't save him. Neither him nor her. They're on death's doorstep already. But we can make him believe the opposite. Imagine the following scenario. You go back to Clover's house with a notebook in your hands. You tell him, Clover, it's real. The legend is real. You give him the notebook and you tell him to come here for the artifact. You offer to take care of Dices in the meantime. Clover, filled with hope, heads to the island, and he starts to decipher the message monolith after monolith. Remember, though, that this isn't the original message, but ours. During his journey, Clover discovers something else. Someone else was also sent to the island. It's a girl who's also looking for something there. This girl decides to join him in his search, and they become close. Clover completes the message, he learns that the whole island is the artifact, and that the immortality is granted by the island from the moment you step on its shores. A bit of disappointment sinks into Clover now that he knows the artifact is not something he can take home to Dices. But suddenly, the girl comes up with the theory that it wasn't immortality that the island granted, but rather that the island exists outside of time as we know it. Time doesn't pass normally on the island, and as a result, hours, days, months, and years didn't pass as usual there, making everything and everyone on it unaging, immortal, and eternal. That's when the girl also discovers that she is actually Dices, Clover's sister, who had been sent by you. Due to the temporary gap that was... Bruh, this music is awful. Are you done? It literally sounds like fucking... It sounds like some shit you'd hear on, like, Mechanical Animals by Marilyn Manson. Like, it just sounds like fucking noise. I hate this track. Due to the temporary gap that was generated, because remember, Clover arrived first, Dices was able to reach his age outside the island and then head there years later. Clover obviously doesn't notice that span of years because he was on the island the whole time. In any case, getting back to the story. Just when Clover thought everything was lost, he realizes that what he's been looking for has been in front of him the whole time. Dices also reveals that she was never sick in the first place. Clover, seeing that his sister has grown and lived a good life, that she's alright and that they can still keep seeing one another as long as he stays there, he becomes happy. All of his worries vanish. A smile spreads across his face. He decides to stay and live on the island, to postpone his death forever. The following days are happy. They're perfect. Dices visits him from time to time until the day comes when Clover eventually dies. But he dies believing everything. He dies happy. It's beautiful, fantastic. The audience cries, laughs, cue the applause. What do you think? It all just came to me. Brilliant, isn't it? As if it was the ending of some emotional video game. It's the most twisted thing I've ever heard. Just listen to what you're saying. It's absurd. Eternal life, an ancient civilization, a message engraved on monoliths? Don't you think it's already absurd enough? Do you really think adding some extra details would make it less believable? Isn't this what you wanted? Doing something for him? Maybe we can't avoid his leaving this world, but we can at least direct how he leaves it, giving him a worthy end, full of adventure and emotion, and die believing a lie. I'm sure that today somebody died believing you're a genius. It was their truth their whole life. The truth only ceases to be true when you find out it's a lie, and Clover will never find out. Although it won't be the truth for us, it will be for him. Even though if that truth just lasts an ephemeral moment, you can decorate it as much as you like. A lie is a lie, and it's not right. It doesn't feel right. I want to believe everybody deserves a happy ending, and suddenly that's not right. Our whole lives were a lie. What's the difference? Do you want to do something for Clover or not? Didn't you say you'd do anything for him? What was the other option? Oh yeah, leave him to die at home with the baby who also dies, in absolute solitude. But anyway, I'm not going to judge you. It is your decision after all. There's so much reading in this. I thought it was a puzzle game. Where are you going? Aren't we going to join poor Clover on his final days? Time passes while we ponder. Your message is shorter than the original. What are you going to do with the remaining monoliths? You'd be surprised all of the problems that high-powered explosives can solve. You can blow them up. Oh my god, just... Who's the girl? Who's Dices? An actress? We'll find someone. She agrees with all of this. Let her know all the details. I always thought I had everything anybody could ever want. Money, fame, power. Funny thing is, when I disappeared, no one really cared. I was all over the news, sure, but there wasn't anyone genuinely worried about me. No one wondering if I was okay, and honestly, I don't blame them. But it was when I asked the neighbors about you that I realized that actually I never had anything. Rest in peace, friend. Rest in peace, Dices. Look who just woke up. Don't tell me you don't find it strange. What? Him dying at such a convenient moment. Too convenient, I'd say. If it had happened just a few hours earlier, everything would have gone to waste. How did you know so precisely when it would happen? I didn't. That's reassuring. He'll find out eventually. Do you think he'll get mad? Of course he will. But then he'll remember that my way of doing things once again worked, and he'll forget about it. Do you really believe that if she had known everything from the start, her connection with Clover would have been as authentic as it was? Nobody wants to be part of a farce. I didn't force anyone to do anything. She saw all his pain, and lying to him was the least she could do. She decided to do it. But it's not about lying or telling the truth, nor is it about doing the right thing nor the wrong thing. It's about getting results. But I guess it's easier to just call me the movie's villain. I guess we all have our little lies. Bible thump. No problem. Thanks for watching it. We're gonna sit here. I really, really like the puzzles in this, dude. I wish there were more puzzles and less reading. But again, that's literally not the game's fault. I cannot give the game any bullshit for that. It's just that I've been playing a ton of games in a row that have a lot of reading. So that's on me. That's not on this game. The story was interesting. I love a good emotional journey. The puzzles were great. I really was surprised by the puzzles in this because, like I said, I requested the game because I thought it looked interesting. And I have tendency to lose my patience with puzzle games if I don't like them, if they don't immediately grab me. But the puzzles in this, I wish there were more puzzles. I gotta be honest. I wish there were more puzzles. What is this place? This is where everything changed for me. I hid in a small town near the island when I needed to vanish. But how did you find it? By accident, really. I was looking for somewhere off-grid, totally disconnected. I didn't want anyone to recognize me. So I started visiting islands in the middle of the Pacific, little towns, which eventually led me to discover the island. What better place to disappear than a tropical oasis? Okay, but why did you bring me here? I want you to meet someone very special to me. Follow me. What is this thing? It looks like something out of an ancient history documentary. It's an ancient monolith. Well, this one isn't ancient since Andre recreated for our message. It says something. Oh, kind of like a hieroglyph. Basically, but you get to interact with it. Kind of like a game or a giant puzzle. No way. I love puzzles. Can I try? Let me show you how it's done. Follow me, but watch your step. Oops. Fuck. I didn't know you had a knack for solving cryptic ancient puzzles. Give me the treasure if you don't want to lose your heads. Huh? Who's that? How dare you speak like that in front of one of the most legendary pirates of modern times? I didn't know there were modern pirates. Cool. The great Maisie K. Kendrick demands you hand the treasure over to me. You may try to hide it, but the map reveals all. I don't know what that says. Okay. I guess these are from backers. I like this one. I like you, Jeff. Never tell yourself that you're not good enough. See those monoliths right behind us? Follow the line they draw until you find a broken boat. It's right below it. And don't forget your shovel. Clover more. Oh, bye. I really like this main menu music, or this main menu, like, art a lot. I definitely feel like, without the flashing, press the A button, it would be a really nice, like, background, or, like, desktop wallpaper, if you use, like, Wallpaper Engine. It's really nice. I like it a lot.